guys, I'm gonna be sharing with you things I learned in the course of moving. So I wrote down some of the things I'm gonna be sharing with you guys when I was still looking for a place. I wrote them down because I wanted to have an idea of what exactly I wanted, the kind of home I wanted, or the kind of area I want to live in. What I used to do then was, after going to look at apartments, I'll still revisit these things I wrote down to know if the house the agent showed me fits into the things I wrote here. These things helped guide me to make a decision about this place I moved into. So this is like my vision board for a good apartment. The number one thing on my list is an easygoing landlord. I strongly advise you meet the landlord of the place you want to rent. Even if you can't meet the person one-on-one, talk with the person on the phone and know if your spirit goes well with that person. It's highly advisable to stay in a place where the landlord doesn't live in, or the landlady, because most landlords or landladies are going to put their eyes in your business. I saw a place that the landlord was even telling the person not to come back after 10 p.m. or not to open the gates before 5 a.m. What if you have an emergency and you have to come back late, or you have to go out early? So check all these things before you pay for any house. The next thing is proximity to your workplace. You should endeavor not to stay far away from your work or business place. It doesn't make sense that you're exhausting yourself every day. So imagine you waking up early to make sure you get to work on time. You have to spend 2 hours on the road. You have to spend extra on transport. Calculate how much you spend on transport every year or every day, and you see that you are losing. So make sure you stay 5, 10, max 15, 20 minutes away from where you work. Aside traffic, that's money you're trying to save by staying far from your workplace. It is not worth it. Do you know why? Because you're going to spend that same money on transport. Let me give you this maths. Imagine, for example, you live in Aja and you take Uber from Aja to VI or Ikoyi, like 5K. 5K going and coming back is like 10K. 10K times 100 days in a year. That is 1 million. Add that 1 million and move closer. Come forward. Time is valuable. You shouldn't be on the road for 45 minutes. It is not worth it because of the traffic and the stress. Another thing I have on my list is staying somewhere there is no noise. There is no school, there is no church, there is no mosque, there is no industry. The place that I wrote down I'm going to stay is not going to be close to the road. I don't want to hear any car pass. I'm a very light sleeper. I hear the slightest noise. So next is somewhere that has very good network. Make sure that that place has good internet, because it's not everywhere you go to that the network is good. You can make direct calls, but you can't do internet calls. So what I used to do then was, if I go for an inspection, I call a family member or a friend on video call to be sure that the network is very good. So make sure you check the network of the place you are moving into. Ask for their NEPA bill and ask how they pay for a utility bill every month. Check if that compound has an outstanding NEPA bill, because most times it's gonna be wahala. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it. You have to be patient with yourself. Don't rush to make any payment to anyone. Before you make any payments whatsoever, investigate. Go behind those people's backs and go and do your own investigation. Start knocking on houses. Ask around in that vicinity to be sure that you are paying or you are dealing with the right people. Ask about the landlord, ask about that house, ask about the neighbors to be sure that you're making the right decision. Above all, follow your spirit. There were 3 houses I saw. There were 3 apartments I saw I really liked. But when it was time for me to pay, I started panicking. I was having serious panic attack. I wasn't just being scared. My spirit was trying to tell me, no, don't make this decision. It's the wrong thing to do. Because there are some problems that will just come when we make certain decisions, and those problems are going to overwhelm us. So listen to your spirit, listen to your guts. Your spirit is going to tell you if you're making the right decisions when you want to rent a place. Nowadays, I listen to my spirit, I listen to my guts. I pay attention to how I feel about things. So listen to your mind. If your mind tells you to run, run. Wish you guys the best, most beautiful houses, apartments out there. Go and rent your place. We need to twin. We need to twin in our new apartment. Don't be scared, okay? and don't give up. Remember that good thing doesn't finish. Even if you see an apartment that you like that someone pays for, be patient and know that if I'm mad, okay?